Good afternoon again, people of God. This is Apostle Michael Davis Jr., overseer of New Testament Believers Fellowship Church. I'm coming to you live and direct again, but first, before we begin our little discussion, I would like you to give us the thumbs up, to like our video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and share this video with those that you know, because we are still trying to reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers so we can better forward this message, not only of the gospel of Jesus Christ, but of the things of the current issues that God's people and even people that are not of this fold deal with. So one of the things that I'm going to talk to you about today is baby trapping. And this happens on both sides, with women that connive and scheme when they got a good dude, and then this happens with trifling, nasty dudes that are Pookies, Ray Rays, Chads, and Tyrones, that are stalker types that want to lock a female down, and she not really all the way into them all the way. So we're gonna talk about baby trapping and how it occurs. So I'm gonna talk about baby trapping from the male side first. So when a dude tries to baby trap a woman, he'll have that woman that'll be so fine that, you know, everybody gawks about her and talks about how she looks, how gorgeous she is, how stacked she is. You know, she a Coca-Cola bottle. She's a baddie. She's banging. You know, just like LL Cool J said, once you get pumped, it's hard to make the body stop. Around the way girl type. And what he does is like get the motive in his mind. I'ma lock this on down. You know, if I can't, in the extreme case, when he get the stalker sense, it's like, if I can't have her, then nobody else can. And he gets like Romeo from Romeo and Juliet. Females, if you got a dude that's trying to baby trap you and you messing around, first off, you really shouldn't be having sex out of marriage anyway, because that's called fornication. And then if you married and you sleeping with somebody else that is not your husband, then you're straight up committing adultery, and you're a whore. And I'm just gonna be real about that. I'm just gonna call a spade a spade. That's what it is. And if you're a dude doing it, you're a whoremonger. Yeah. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt and the hat and the bag of Doritos on the side too. And you got these dudes, those dudes that snap out and got real feminine traits of the dude that, you know, a woman won't do what he say in that matter. He's the dude that snap off the handle in his emotions like a female and slap the snot out of her. And then the woman could be pregnant and he'll still hit her, which is not good. No, not at all. And these dudes normally have a lack of motivation, no drive, no determination to do anything for themselves or to even provide. And if they do provide for their family, they do absolutely nothing for the female, and the female pretty much is just miserable because he really don't love her. And in the case where they having relations and popping it off and smashing, the dude that likes to baby trap a female is the dude that you know, that just goes in and you know, just release himself without even thinking about it, and he don't care, and he be like, oh, whatever, you know. Those are the dudes that baby trap women, and then the woman especially, you know, don't want to, you know, carry a child. Then they get into the thing of get the morning after, which is murder, or you know, or they go get an abortion, and then of course some will keep the child, but they'll resent the child or treat the child in a certain manner because they resent the father or the dude who baby trapped him because he won't act right. And then those are the ones who they deal with, and the ones that they want the most are the dudes that didn't do them right. But the dudes that do act right, they don't treat them right. So that's another story. Then conversely, on the opposite side, then there's the baby trapping that happens with good dudes. So, you know, I know of so many guys I know out there. They was good dudes, had their head on straight, you know, had good careers going. Some dudes that was trying to be doctors or lawyers and got with females while we was in college. Messed around, you know, and girl baby trapped them because it was like, you know, hey, I'm a hold on to him because they know how to do the whole setup. How that these type of women that baby trap men, they got a plan. They got a plan of, okay, what kind of career you going? Oh, he gonna go to the NBA. He gonna go to the NFL. Oh, he gonna be a doctor. He gonna be a lawyer. He gonna be an engineer. So I gotta get this so I can, you know, get in good with him and marry me, and then when he get all he get, divorce and take half. Well, that all starts with a baby trap. For one, the dude shouldn't have been fornicating or committing adultery, and if he did, he should have been responsible and wrapped it up. But really, overall, he really shouldn't have done it. No way. Just being real with you, they shouldn't have done it. No way, because that is an issue that causes problems. And then when a child feels like they're unloved and there's resentment, there's all kind of emotional scars, and the child will feel that the parents don't want them, and we don't, and that is a lifetime of hurt of not being wanted by your parents in that case because of their decision that they made and their relationship not being good, and the child being conceived out of lust instead of out of holy matrimony of people being married and loving one another. When I wasn't saved and I was in college, there was a girl that I was talking to, and at the time I had a motivation to, you know, for a certain career. I was actually trying to go to medical school, but that changed, and I'm on my way to get my doctorate now, but in a different field. So I was on my way trying to go to medical school, and this young lady whom I was talking to was trying to have a plan to line her life up with mine so she could capitalize. And you know, I wasn't saved, but I still had discernment working, and I understood that if I continued to mess with this girl, that I was going to have an issue on my hands, that I was going to have a problem, that this girl was crazy, deranged. In other words, I'd have been like Martin Lawrence on a thin line between love and hate, dealing with a crazy girl who, you know, I would probably have to have the law enforcement involved to rectify my situation. And this girl would say, and fellas, you listen to me. If and you shouldn't be doing this anyway, but you gonna hear this. If you fornicating and committing adultery, and a woman out there says that she has the pill, is on the pill, don't believe her. Really, just get up and just leave. Don't even do it, because that's just a means to baby trap you, and it'll ruin your whole life, and then you'll end up paying. And then if you messing around, you raw dogging, and if she already pregnant by some other dude, she can lie and say that you got her pregnant, and then you be paying child support for a child that you didn't even make with her. And that's a shame, and that's sad, and it hurts. And I know of plenty of guys that got baby trapped. But there was even some of these celebrities, where a certain rapper celebrity was messing with a female, and he put Tabasco sauce in the condom when he threw it away, and the female tried to impregnate herself with the semen. They had hot sauce in it, and she got burnt up on her insides messing around. So but they say, okay, dudes, yes, you're not supposed to be fornicating and committing adultery, but if you're doing it, throw away your stuff. Be responsible and not get caught up in that. Because I'm not condoning it, but I know people gonna do it, because people are hard-headed. They're gonna do it, but you're not supposed to do it. According to God's word, you're supposed to just remain pure and have sexual intercourse when you're married. Because every time you're out there smashing, you have soul ties with everybody you smashed. And you start to feel and have emotions in the manner of what you thought you never would think or do. And you be like, why am I feeling this way? It's because you have a soul tie with that other person. And then, of course, you get a child involved. That becomes worse, especially the child not being conceived, not in holy matrimony, is conceived in lust and fornication and adultery, which sets the child's whole life course on being whoredom and fornication and adultery themselves, because of a generational curse, which has to be, they have to go through deliverance, and that be cast, that spirit of whoredom and perversion be cast out of them, so they can be whole and they don't fall into that generational curse, which was brought on them through the sins of their parents. But I'm telling you, the best way to avoid baby traps, whether you're a man or a woman, it's just simply not have relations. Now, me smashing with people, that's not your husband or your wife. I'm an advocate for marriage, but I also believe that men and women must make the right choice of who they marry, because the Bible says that he that findeth a wife findeth a good thing. So God said He said that men, we have to find a wife, but when women also has to choose us on the other end, that if we're suitable for them. But I also tell men this, dude, don't be no simp. Don't be no simp. Because if you be a simp, that's not gonna be good. That's problems. And you'll never be respected as a man. A woman will treat you any kind of way, and you basically a $2 hoe. And you got these, see, and God knows that when women baby trap a dude, and God got a whole lot of stuff going on, he got money and this, that, and other, women know how to plan and scheme. They'll get dressed up and fine and get all perfumed up and had the bath with the nails and the feet done and the hair done and all of that and look all luscious and everything. And the dude, they get the dude all hot and bothered and he's not thinking. And then got a baby, then they're in child support court. But abstinence is the best key to avoid the baby trap altogether. And it's better to choose a wife, one that is wife material, one that is submissive, cooperative, and can give you those things, a sandwich, and take care of you in the other area of your sexual needs and peace at home. Those are big things there for the man. For the wife, if the man cannot provide for you to take care of you, but there's a part that you must do too. You can't just sit on your butt and eat bonbons all day and do nothing. You know, that's out of order. You know, and I would advise any man, it's just like if your woman doesn't do anything to contribute, and this is before you get married, kick her to the curb, find somebody else. And if you are married and you can't get things together, and it's unlivable, drop her. You gotta go. Because see, women divorce men every day over stupid stuff. They divorce a good man, over because they want to get with Pookie, Ray Ray, Chad, and Tyrone. Because Pookie, Ray Ray, Chad, and Tyrone is more exciting. And the other dude, who's predictable, is boring, as they say. But to avoid all of this foolishness, don't fornicate, don't commit adultery. Stay to yourself and be honest with your intentions of a relationship. Well, that's all I have to say, people of God. Avoid baby traps, men and women. Like, subscribe, and share. I love you. Peace, and have a wonderful day. God bless.